Good morning, my faithful Lawyer YouTube subscribers. Today is Monday. It is May 25th. The year is 2020. We're still in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, which is probably going to be going on for God knows how long. Have you seen any of the pictures from the beaches, swimming pool parties, street gatherings? I saw stuff from Dayton, Ohio, Ozark, Missouri. I said Dayton, Ohio, I meant Dayton. Daytona, Florida, Miami, Pensacola. I've seen pictures and videos of North Carolina of people out at the beaches, at parties, videos of people hanging out in Atlanta, or white, black, no one. It's like the coronavirus pandemic just disappeared and COVID-19 is going off the face of the earth. People have completely thrown all disregard for the past few weeks of social distancing and wearing masks and doing anything to prevent the spread of COVID-19. All that's gone now, just for one weekend. And I think a few weeks from now, we're going to see some cases spiking, and the hospitals may possibly see more people being hospitalized. I put into the hospital emergency room care or the ICU. I'm just shocked at the amount of disregard people. This weekend, I've been pretty much here in the house enjoying watching TV. I think I ventured out to go to the grocery store. Went to Target yesterday. It was empty. I had a mask on. I got my little mask on. I didn't go around any crowds of people. I didn't even go. I drove by Piedmont Park. I didn't get out of my car and go over there. I didn't see anybody really. I didn't see any large crowds of people at the park anyway. But from what I understand, there have been parties here in Atlanta, pool parties, large houses rented out, private parties, both gay and straight and black and white, and people just don't care right now. And I think in a few weeks, just a few weeks from now, we're going to see a spike. Now, people can do what they want to do. We all know that, because some people just don't care. But I have noticed a lot of people are saying that this is fake, that they're doing something to people in the hospitals. The hospitals are empty, that this virus doesn't exist. I mean, I've had so many conspiracy theorists approach me with some of the most craziest shit. If the hospitals are empty, then record the empty hospitals and the empty ICU rooms and post it on the internet. I mean, if you're in a hospital and you see empty beds in the ICU, you work there, why not record it? I mean, I'm going by all the evidence that everyone is bringing to me is by word of mouth, but they don't have any factual evidence to support that the coronavirus is a fake and that this virus doesn't exist. And it's just y'all done heard some every damn thing, and I'm thinking all these people getting sick and dying, but nobody seems to. The internet has not worked in our favor because it has stopped people from being critical thinking, and they look at anything on the internet they think is real. There was some film called Plandemic a few weeks ago, and these folks grabbed that video and ran with that, and it was some fake bullshit. Everything the woman said in this video has been broken down as a bunch of lies and fictional, but people still think that she was fact. What she said was fact, and it was everything that came out of this woman's mouth was a pack of lies. I mean, but people still believe what she said was true. They're constantly digging for some type of conspiracy. I'm just like, I don't get it, y'all. I don't care about this conspiracy stuff. You all can believe what you want to believe. I know what I'm going to continue to do to protect my health and those of the people surrounding me, but I'm mainly more concerned about my own fucking health. I'm not out there in these streets. I'm not going to no pool parties. I'm not going to no parties with no pack of people. I'm continuing to do social distancing, which means stay socially away from people that you don't know. Keep a distance from people. I have no desire to be sitting around a bunch of people I don't know at some home or some club or restaurant or none of that. But you all are welcome to do whatever you want to do. The pictures I've seen this weekend were a little shocking to me, but I guess it shouldn't be shocking. This is United States of America. These motherfuckers dumb as hell over here. So let them continue to do what they do. As other countries get their act together, we've fallen apart over here. But of course, it all comes from the leadership at the very top, Donald Trump. Donald Trump and Pence have made it seem as if this is not they have just not taken this situation very serious at all. And because of their ignorance, a lot of people, it's going to take we're going to be heading into the fall and heading into another lockdown if we make it through the summer. As this disease, because people are just running recklessly and wild without any care in the world. Everything is some type of conspiracy. Everything's fake. Nothing's real. Everything. I mean, is it anything that's real? They then came up with every reason under the sun why this pandemic is fake, but nobody will pick up a history book and go back and look at previous pandemics that took place over the past hundreds of years. They swear this came out of some damn virus factory, and I mean, it's just the stuff I've heard is just utterly ridiculous, and it just won't stop. It won't stop, y'all. It will not stop. And I just read this stuff, and the people call me, and I don't even know what to say. It's kind of like, enough. I don't hear it. Unless you have proof, and you saw it with your own two eyeballs, and you recorded it, I don't want to hear about empty hospital beds or inflated numbers, and the numbers are not off, even though I know the numbers are seriously being underreported. Every time somebody's in the hospital, they're making it all COVID. If that was the case, there'd be millions of people are going in the hospital. We don't know, why do we only have 100,000 cases out of 330 million people? If every time somebody went to the hospital and something happened, they said it was coronavirus or COVID-19, those numbers would be astronomical versus the 100,000 deaths that we have so far. I don't understand it. Where are y'all getting this mentality? Oh, the internet. The internet has proved to be a source of false information that people consider to be real. They don't want to read. They don't want facts. They rather sit and watch a video like Plandemic made by a man who said all kinds of crazy shit. This man literally said all types of crazy shit in the past before he made this Plandemic movie, and nobody even investigated who he was. They just took it and ran with it and said it's fact. But it wasn't fact. It was all false, and YouTube removed it, and Facebook, it's just, I don't understand why you all chase behind this fake fucking mess. Why are you all following the fakest shit on planet Earth? What is the point? You're not smart enough to realize that this shit is not, that this shit is the false shit on the internet. You won't vet it. You don't ask questions. You don't sit down and research it. I don't get it. And that's why you got all these crazy people doing what they want to do. Because they don't want to do the right thing, because they're on the internet looking at a bunch of fake shit. The internet has just not worked out in our favor, unfortunately, here in the United States. A bunch of fake ads. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Every time I hear something about some vaccines are going to kill people, and they're putting the virus in the vaccine, and when they're testing you, they're putting the virus down your throat. I'm thinking, why do you all feel this way? Where do you get this fake ass information? And why do you run with it without researching and trying to get some type of understanding? I couldn't live my life caught up that everything's a conspiracy. At the very beginning of this pandemic, I was concerned about the people. Was this a pandemic? I never doubted the coronavirus existed because I know it had been over in China, but I didn't realize China had lied about the deaths that they had over there. They had flat out lied about everything that took place over there in China. They have lied and not been truthful because they didn't want to harm the image of China. Then we got down the line as Trump in office, who withheld information for 6 weeks before he finally tackled the situation and blamed it on the Democrats. Said it's a hoax by the Democrats. So, I don't know. So, I don't know what to tell people. All I'm saying is fact check your stuff before you run with it, if possible. Question who produced it, where did it come from, why, just question it. I'm so sick of all this fake mess coming across and talking to people and texting me, I just stop blocking and leaving. I can't take it, y'all, because I don't have time for foolishness, and I don't have time for ignorance. If you're not vetting and fact checking and making sure the shit is real, I don't want to hear about it. I've told you all this. Don't send me these fake videos. I don't want to see this mess. I don't want to be bothered with this shit. I have other things to do in my time than sit around and watching a bunch of fake, made-up YouTube videos about a virus that's killing people, but y'all think it's a joke, it's fake, and it's not real. So I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. You can continue to think what you want to think. If y'all want to go to parties, go. If you want to go to the club and dance all night on the tables and with the coronavirus, go and shake your fucking ass. If you want to go to the beach and cookouts and be around large groups of people, go. You get in the car, take the coronavirus with you, and go and have a great time. Like I've said in the past, I don't want to be around a bunch of people. I don't want to be around crowds of people. I don't want to put I know what's going on. And even if coronavirus wasn't going on, I don't want to be around a bunch of crowded beach with people. And people are not going to tell me to wear a mask. It is, I don't even know what to say anymore other than say these some ignorant ass people. And race don't matter. They had a racetrack somewhere in Durham, I think, North Carolina. They had people piled up in there, hundreds of people. They didn't do any social distancing. I saw a pool party in Ozark, Missouri. Hundreds of people piled in there together. White folks again. So race doesn't matter because people are going to do what the fuck they want to do. Irregardless of the harm they're doing to themselves and others. No one, but again, like I said, this goes back to that motherfucker in that White House. Pence and Donald Trump are two fools. And they're doing way more harm than good, and no people don't even realize it. And they're following them two dumb motherfuckers right off a fucking cliff. Let them go. Well, there's a good side to this. The more people get sick and die from this disease, more job opportunities will be available for people. Those of us who are smart and hiding from the coronavirus, who can afford to hide. Because see, this is the deal. They wanted to open back up the economy. Going to a pool party with several hundred people, going to a car race with several hundred people. No one. This the stuff that they're piling into. Well, the shit that I saw going on in Daytona Beach, all them niggas piled around together, they're not making money. The people who are throwing the events are making money, but the people in there ain't making shit. So what they should have done was open up the economy, but limit the entertainment. Because I see y'all motherfuckers want to be entertained. Even if it means risking harm to yourself and others, you don't give a fuck. Y'all want a club? Party, shake your ass, watch fast cars rip around a racetrack, swim in a big pool full of 600 people. I'm like, all these damn people in the pool, you can't even get around. Yeah, it'd be hot as hell out there. Well, do what you want to do. I really don't care. I really don't care. Just stop sending me the stuff. Stop with the phone calls. Stop with all this crazy stuff, y'all. No, seriously, because I don't want to hear about these conspiracy theories and this is fake. And I've said this before, but obviously people don't hear me. I don't want to hear about these empty hospital beds. I don't want to hear about none of this shit. You have no proof. You have no videos. You have nothing to prove what you're saying. You have no facts. They're doing something. Something's going on here. Something ain't right. They're doing something to people. They're doing something to people. Okay. Well, today is Memorial Day. I'm sitting here having me a cup of coffee and I'm going to cook me some damn breakfast. Again, y'all, I don't want to hear this mess. I don't want to hear about these conspiracy theories. Do not post that mess under my video. I will delete it. I don't want to hear about these grandiose ideas and thoughts y'all have about something. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Create your own YouTube channel and talk about all the fake fucking shit you didn't saw and what you heard and all this other stuff. A bunch of just ridiculous hearsay. The hospitals are empty. Okay. Well, I got friends working in hospitals telling me what the fuck is going on. All these sick black folks in these hospitals. Okay, the hospitals are empty. But anyway, listen. Like I said, do what you want to do. Believe what you want to believe. It's your life. I don't give a fuck. I remember, like I said, keep bringing this up. Back in the day, in the late 80s and 90s, people said HIV was fake. AIDS didn't exist. This is not what people were dying from. The HIV thing was a lie. It came from some man-made factory. They came up with all this stuff. There wasn't no internet around back then. But them niggas kept saying this shit. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? But all them niggas are dead from AIDS today. All of them. Dead and gone. All of them. I just sit back and say, okay. They didn't want to believe. Just like people today don't want to believe. These two people didn't want to believe. They just didn't want to believe. Why? Because it mean they would have to wear a condom. Practice safe sex. The shit back then people said about HIV being fake and man-made and it's not what's killing these people and something. I was just in total shock. Like, what is going on here? I didn't realize that a lot of people live their lives in denial about so much. They don't want to accept the truth. I've never understood. It cannot be that complicated to understand that this is the HIV, that AIDS and HIV was a disease, the virus that would turn into AIDS could kill you. They didn't want to accept that because they wanted to continue to fuck everybody they wanted to fuck without a condom. They didn't care. And they're all dead today. All of them. So I kind of look back and say, well, you know, if they ain't dead, they run around here popping that HIV medication to stay alive. So, you don't have to believe in coronavirus. You don't have to believe in COVID-19. You don't have to believe that the hospitals are filled with people. You don't have to believe that people are dying. You don't have to believe that them cruise ships had that. You don't have to believe nothing. You don't. That's your right. But I don't have to listen to it either. That's my right. Today is Monday. It is May 25th. The year is 2020. I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee. Happy fucking Memorial Day. Get out and do something productive with your fucking lives instead of sitting around on the internet looking at a bunch of fake bullshit that's on there. Go do research. Go to a public library sometimes. Read. Don't always watch YouTube. Why don't you pick up something and read? Go to read the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal. Pick up something, read something. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I've never seen such a lost group of people. Like I said, it's been going on for years, so I keep my distance from people. You know, how we gonna be friends? We gonna hang out? No, we ain't gonna be friends, and we ain't gonna be hanging out because I'm tired of dealing with ignorant ass niggas. Lose my number. I'm tired of it. All right, you gotta get out of here. Let me get over here and finish. Give me something to eat. Enjoy your have Murder Day. Have some ribs and chicken. And I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day.